Hey everyone, now then, the Beatles yesterday and Anthrax today. That's some serious guitar variety for you. Today, going to show you guys how to play Got the Time by the aforementioned Anthrax. Now, I don't cover a whole heck of a lot of thrash metal here on my channel, but I heard this one the other day, so I sat down to learn it because it sounded like a lot of fun to play, and it is. Figured that I'd spread the love, show you guys how to play it as well. So you may or may not know this, but this track is a cover of a Joe Jackson song from 1979. You know Joe Jackson of Is She Really Going Out With Him fame? That guy. A brilliant artist, by the way. Very, very versatile. Anthrax, of course, made it a whole heck of a lot heavier and would go on to have somewhat of a hit with this track. You know, a rock chart hit, certainly not a top 40 hit. Regardless, today, going to show you guys how to play it. So grab your guitar, tune it down 1/2 step, and let's get started, yeah? 2, 3, go. Right then, Got the Time and Anthrax. Like I said, we are tuned down 1/2 step. Right? And lots of down picking in this one. Now, if you watch them play this one live, they cop out and they don't do the down picking. They play it like this. Like alternate pick it, right? I am pretty certain, if you watch the video, they're down picking it, and I'm pretty certain it's being down picked on the studio version of this one. But it's very, very quick, and it's right at my very limit of my down picking speed. But, you know. But like I said, if you cannot downpick that fast, just don't, right? Because it's really bloody quick. And so just, you know, just alternate pick it like Anthrax does live. But I could be wrong about this. Maybe they're not downpicking it, but, you know, it sure is fun to downpick. But it sounds like it's downpicked. The middle verses, when they... Right in the middle of the verse, they chug on this B power chord here. I'm almost positive that's downpicked, but we're going to downpick this whole bloody thing because it's a lot of fun to play like that. But so we're basically using 4 chords: B, D, E, A. 3-finger power chords. And now the song starts with bass. With that right there on bass, right? And when the guitars kick in, they kick in with 2 hits of this B power chord. And then we're going to go down to the D and we're going to chug it 4 times very quickly on the downstroke, palm muted. And then you're going to move it into E, hit that E twice, and then move it off to A, and do the same thing you did in A that you did in D. 4 quick down palm muted chugs, right? Kind of like that. So when you're on the D and the A, you're palm muting. When you're on the B and the E, you're not palm muting. So when you're hitting those 2 chords, right, not palm muted. And those are palm muted, not palm muted, palm muted, right? So that's the riff. And after you repeat it twice, you're going to stay on this A. Hit it 6 times, kind of like in a group of 4, and then you're going to kind of double time it for 2 more hits. And then move it into B and let it ring, right? And then we're into the first verse. So just before the vocals come in, you're going to grab that B and slide out of it. And so he's singing basically just over drums and bass, right? There's no guitar. In the middle of the first verse, he repeats this twice, or they repeat this twice. Just grabbing that B power chord, down picking it as fast as you can, right in the middle. You're going to give it a pick strike, right? And then slide out of it again. You repeat that twice during the first verse. The second time you repeat it, however, it leads into the pre-chorus. So you're going to hit that B, move it off to A, move it off to G. And then off to F sharp, right, for a double hit. F sharp, up to D, and then into E and choke the note off, or choke the power chord off, right? There's a little break right there, which leads into the chorus, which is the main riff. Repeat it twice. Back into B, let it ring for like a 16 count. Slide out of it, second verse, same thing, middle of the second verse. You do that twice, right? And that leads into the second chorus. F sharp, D, E, into the second chorus. Repeat that twice, right? And that leads into the solo. Very easy solo here, just double stops on the top two strings, starting on the 7th fret of the B and the high E string. I'm just going to repeat that 3 times. So 7 into 10 into 12 back to 5, and then repeat. And then you're just going to hang on that double stop for a couple of measures, and then you're going to repeat it. And then you finally drop into the double stop on the 7 and just let it ring. And then there's kind of like a bass solo, and when the guitars kick in, they kick in with this, kind of on the offbeat, and they hammer on this B power chord 32 times. The first 16 times, it's a straight shot. Just like that, right? 16 times. And then they double it up. And then they chug it for like six downstrokes, palm muted. And that leads right back into the pre-chorus, right? F sharp, D, E, back into the riff. And there you have it, my friends. That is how you play Got the Time by Anthrax. Certainly hope you enjoyed that, and if you did, please hit that like button. Drop me a subscribe if you haven't done that already, as that would be awfully kind and very helpful to the growth of my channel. Hope you're well out there, and we will see you next time. Cheers.